Hey everybody, welcome back to my survival world. This is Boomer, and I wanted to bring you up to speed on two quick things. First of all, one, that this series is coming back, but two, more importantly, why. As a lot of you probably do, you play on public servers, right? And I've been on probably a dozen maps over the last 8, 9, 10 years, however long it's been I've been playing this game. And while I love public servers for a lot of reasons, there are also reasons that I get turned off by them. Unfortunately, sometimes there's resets, sometimes there's toxic players, sometimes there's just crap in the community. Now, I'm very fortunate. I play on a really good server that has a great staff and a good community. But there are still times that I just want to be me and do Boomer things. And I can't always do it on a public server, for example, one being Slime Fun. If I really went Boomer the way I want to do, I would destroy almost any public server. And so I have to be conscious of that as well. And so that's part of the reason why I'm back in this world. The other part of this is I just love playing in vanilla. And I want to be able to challenge myself, get outside of my comfort zone, try new things, look at things at a completely different viewpoint, different way of doing things. And so that's one of the things that I'm really going to be focusing on in this world. And so why don't we just take a minute and let's get caught up on what I've been working on over this last 7 or so days. Now, where did we leave off here? So the last time I was in this world, the dome was getting ready to be built, and I had to go out and mine a ton of nether from the quartzman and nether, came back and did all that. I'm starting the next layer of this now. At some point, I will start doing some time lapses in his videos. This one's going to be more just like updates on where I get to certain pieces. I'm not quite set back up yet for time lapses. I still need to work on getting the replay mod back and learning a little bit more about it. But for now, just to give you an idea of what the idea is. So this is going to have a couple different layers to the dome, and then the top dome itself will be a prismarine dome on top of this. The dome itself is roughly, if I remember, it's about 95 blocks across, and it's pretty big. It's going to take a while to build it, in addition to all the little pieces with it. But after that's done, that's the small task I've got ahead of me. Everything you see here, all this gravel, stone, andesite, sand, diorite, all of this from the glass wall in has to be cleared all the way down to bedrock. Now, I'm in a 1.20 world. And so we do have, obviously, going all the way down to minus 64. The majority of this world is right around y equals 48. There's a couple spots a little bit lower over there. Obviously, there's a lot up here that's a lot higher. But I'm going to clear that, which also means this tunnel has to be redone, which leads down to my iron golem farms, all of my mines, my XP farm and that. So that'll change a little bit. But I've got two different ways to go about this. Now, I did move my single player world onto a server, and there was a reason why I did this, is because I do want to bring some add-ons in. One of them actually being Slime Fun. I want to play in a true vanilla environment, have to work my way through, for example, Crystame Astoria, cultivation. I don't want to be stuck by the limitations of the server or end up buying stuff from the shop, right? I want to actually experience completing it the vanilla way. And so I could clear all of this vanilla, right? I could get pickaxes and shovels and go to town. I've got an XP grinder that's automatic. There's like millions of XP stored up in it, literally. Or I could use Slime Fun. I could use the explosive pickaxe, the explosive shovel to help clear this a lot faster. I could use TNT. I may use a combination of all of those things. I might put together some TNT cannons. I might put up some, moving machines, flying machines to help clear some of this out. I might even try some new things. So anyways, first thing I want to do, get back to work on the dome. I'll come back in little pieces, show you little bits here and there. And then we'll get started at the main piece, and then we'll probably just wrap this one up at this point. It'd be kind of a more of welcome back to survival, but let's get at it. Well, guys, it is done. I'll tell you. This took a long time, actually, a lot longer than I was hoping for. And one of the challenges I had is I simply ran out of Prismarine. I had to take a couple of days and just AFK at this thing. It took almost 12,000, I think it was 12,100 and change Prismarine bricks to make this entire thing. Only died about a dozen times, surprisingly, falling down. Obviously, being that high, I fall all the time. One of the things I was worried about initially was mobs falling off of that thing, but then I realized, well, when they fall, they're all going to fall to their death anyways. So I don't need to worry about lighting out the top of the dome. Yes, there will be mobs up there. Maybe I'll go up there and, that new, the thing that lights up automatically. I can't forget not the vine, but you know, guys, what I'm talking about. I just can't remember the name of it right now. Maybe we'll cover that. And then we'll probably come in here and make some massive type of chandelier just to get some lighting in here as well. Because all we've got is the sea lanterns right at just below sea level. So I definitely want to find some way to light up the inside of the dome. We might even add some stuff up in there. You never know. So now, next steps. Well, figure it out. Let's see. Like we said, roughly 256 squared by 3.14159 times roughly 115 levels. Minus this tiny little area. We have a ton of stuff to clear. That is for sure. And one pick isn't going to do it. I'm going to have to do a whole ton of villager trading, get at least a dozen or so put together. That way it'll allow my XP farm enough time to recoup so that I can insta-repair all of my tools instead of having to create some type of farm system, go mining, whatever it is to get all that XP. We're not going to do all that. We're going to use our automatic XP farm that we have through bamboo and our cactus. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'm pumped to be back in this world. Really want to get going on this, and so with that, we'll wrap up and say thanks for watching. Don't forget, man, when you're playing Minecraft, you gotta go boomer or you gotta go home. We'll see you later.